Hello and welcome to today's episode of Dream Business, Dream Life. Now, as business owners, we have so much to do. We have social media, we have email marketing, we have networking, and then don't forget we need to be creating offers, managing our clients, updating our website, and then there's responding to inquiries, checking on metrics, and don't forget to feed the cat. How on earth can we grow when we are already full to bursting? There's simply no more hours in the day for so many of us. Well, today I want to talk about a concept which says that growing your business isn't about doing more, it's about doing less, but doing it better. So when most people think about growing their business, they think it's about adding more stuff. I need to do more if I want to make more money. I need more offers. I need to do more marketing. So I need to get myself into more social media channels, for example. I need more clients. But that's not the only way to grow your business. And in my opinion, that's definitely not the simplest way. Think about it like this. If you're cooking and you're trying to make 10 dishes at once, the chances are that something is going to go wrong. It's quite likely you're going to burn something, and the chances are that they're not going to taste amazing because you're going to miss things or overcook something or undercook something. But if you concentrate on cooking just one dish at a time, you can spend more time, as my hubby likes to call it when he's in the kitchen, nurturing it and making it taste and look amazing. Now, that exact same principle applies to your business. I've always challenged the fact that we can multitask. If you've ever taken part in my Be Productive, Not Busy training, then you will hear me talk about this a lot more. We cannot multitask. We think we can, and we may be able to do more than one task at once, but we never do any of those tasks properly. Because when you're spreading yourself too thin, you're not pouring your energy into one thing. You're pouring your energy into lots of different things, which ultimately means you're not creating the best results for you or your clients. So let's talk about focusing on just one offer. Because focusing on one offer makes it easier for you to market. You only have one thing to create and one thing to talk about. So you're more focused on that thing, which means you're going to sell more because what we focus on gets done. You also have more time and resources by doing less stuff. So instead of juggling those multiple tasks, you get to focus on what truly moves the needle for your business. So you're doing the things that add value to your business rather than doing lots of things because you think you need to do more. So if all your clients come from, I don't know, Instagram, why waste your time trying to work out how on earth to use TikTok, LinkedIn, and YouTube at the exact same time? Focus more time and effort on the thing that's working. In this scenario, we're talking about Instagram, and you're going to get even more clients because you know you get clients from Instagram. So if you concentrate on Instagram even more, you're going to get even more clients. Focusing deeply on one area is going to enable you to become known for that thing that you focus on. Be that your offer, your niche, the place that you hang out. And that is going to help to build your reputation. And it's going to make it easier for your ideal client, your dream client, to not only find you, but to build up that trust in you. Because we know that people buy from people they trust. So focusing on less is going to enable you to do a better job, which has to be a win for you and it has to be a win for your clients. Scattering yourself across multiple offers, multiple platforms, or multiple audiences is going to make it easy for you to lose sight of what is actually working. So by focusing on less things at once, you're going to get more clarity, not just for you, but your audience. Your audience are going to instantly understand what you do and how you help them. And that's what we want, isn't it? We want people to understand what we do and how we help them. Some of the most successful businesses out there aren't successful because they are doing everything. They succeed because they are doing a few things exceptionally well. Your clients don't care if you've got 10 services or 2 services. They care if you're the best person at solving their problem. Think about, I don't know, Apple. Apple don't make hundreds of products. They focus on a few products: the iPhone, the iPad, the iMac. And they make those products amazing so people know who they are and they buy them and they buy them and they buy them. Now, I'm sure you've heard of the 80-20 rule. The 80-20 rule is spoken about in lots and lots of different scenarios. Well, let's think about it from this perspective. 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts. 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts. So the magic, the trick is in identifying what those 20% are. What is this 20% that is driving you the most growth? As that is where you need to be focusing your time and effort, not trying to get more into the 80% that are going to get watered down. Let me tell you about my e-commerce business. So back in my e-commerce business, most of our sales came from that 20%, that magic 20% again, of our product range. So when we actually stepped back and breathed for a moment, because we realised we needed to do things differently, we chose to double down on those 20% of products and ultimately stop selling the rest. Now, stop selling the rest was a little bit radical, but we did that. We focused on this 20%. It meant from a financial point of view, we could stock less stuff, because if you're in a product-based business, stock is really important when it comes to your profitability. So because we were concentrating on this 20% of products that sold, we were able to stock less, which made us more profitable. And ultimately, it meant that we were working less hard and reduced the risk of further burnout. Because the real cost of doing too much is burnout. I know that because I've been there, and I'm sure lots of other people have too. When you try to do too much, when you try to take on too many different things, you end up overworking, but worse still, you end up under-delivering. So this doesn't just affect your results, it's affecting your energy, your creativity, and your passion and love for the business that you are building. And if you don't love the business, if you don't have the passion for the business, that's not going to end well. So if you're trying to launch a podcast, a new membership, and a group program all at the same time, ultimately something is going to give. That could be you could burn out. That could be your marketing stops reaching the right people, so you get less clients. It could be lots of different things, but something eventually is going to give if you are doing too much. When you're offering too many things or targeting too many audiences, people get confused. They don't know what to choose. So people are confused, and you, frankly, are absolutely exhausted. So this sounds great, doesn't it? Do less to do more. But how? Where do you begin? Well, we need to start by doing a bit of an audit on your business. And this is what I always do with my clients when we have like VIP days together, or when they work with me one-to-one. We start with a real detailed audit of your business. I need you to write down everything you are currently doing. Think about all of your offers, all of the places that you're marketing, all of the different ways that you're marketing. Think about all of the daily tasks that you do. And when you've created that list, I want to ask you to ask yourself 3 questions. Question 1, what's making me money? Which of all of these things that you're doing are making you money? Number 2, what's bringing me joy? So out of all of these things that you've listed, which ones are you enjoying? Which ones are making you happy? Which ones are making you feel fulfilled? And then the 3rd question, what's draining my energy with little return? So think about the things that you are doing and they are wearing you out and you're not getting the results out of the back of them. And then when you've created this list, I want you to have a look and decide where you think your efforts are best being spent. And then I want you to pick one thing, just one thing that you can double down on, one thing that you can do more of, one thing that you can do better, one thing that you can really, really dive into. So it could be, I don't know, your signature offer, your favorite social media platform, or it could be that you decide to focus on a specific group, a specific niche within your client base. But I want you to be really clear why you're picking that one thing. So if it's your signature offer, for example, and your signature offer generates you very little income, that shouldn't be the thing it is. If, however, your signature offer generates you 80% of your income, then great. Focus on improving and marketing that instead of creating new offers because you know it works. So you know if you put more attention to it, you give it more love, you give it more of your headspace, you're going to sell more of that particular thing. If you get 75% of your leads from networking, focus on networking instead of trying to learn TikTok or Instagram. Because you know networking works for you. So you know you can get more leads if you double down, if you do more work on networking. And if you really dislike something, then don't pick that thing. Pick something you enjoy, as you're far more likely to stick to it if you enjoy it. I always say, passion drives consistency, and consistency drives growth. So you need to be passionate about it. So then once you've narrowed down your focus, once you've decided what this thing you're going to really focus on is, I want you to go all in. I want you to give that thing all of your time, all of your attention. I want you to really understand what you can do to improve it. And then once you've cracked that thing and got it working like a dream, then you can move on to the next thing. So you're getting one thing perfected, one thing really streamlined and working really, really well for you before you even start to think about adding something new in. So here's your homework. I want you to write down one thing you can stop doing right now and one thing you're going to focus on doing better. Maybe you'll pause that new launch that you've thought about, that thing that you're thinking, oh, I know, I'll launch this because that might help to bring some more money in. Or maybe it's time for you to simplify your marketing. Take yourself off some of the channels that aren't getting you the results and focus more on the channels that are getting you the results. Whatever it is, I want you to commit to doing less, but doing it better. Remember, growing your business doesn't require you to be everywhere and doing everything. You just need to focus on the right things and do them really well. So don't let the pressure to do more distract you from doing what truly matters. Sometimes the most powerful move you can make is to simplify and go deeper, not wider. Do less, do it better, and I think you will love the results. Thank you for listening. I will see you next time.